Hello everyone, there is a new smart money concept that was recently introduced by the founder of ICT concept, Michael J. Hudson. It is called Implied Fair Value Gap. Shout out to him for doing a lot of work in the industry. Now let's start by defining what it is, how to spot it on a chart. I've literally gone to my chart, I've spotted it, I've taken trade with it. I want to show you how to use this same principle and also take trades. So right here we have two scenarios. The first one is your conventional fair value gap, which I know many of you people know, and the second one is where we're going to find our implied fair value gap. So let me quickly go through defining a fair value gap. That's a conventional fair value gap before I show you how to spot an implied fair value gap. So a fair value gap is simply an imbalance in price action. What that means is that if you see price being delivered from a lower level to a higher level, that's a bullish run, you want to see that the high of this candle, that's in a 3 candle price action, let's take 1 2 3, you want to see that the high, that's the wick, and the low of this one connected just like this one. So this is a healthy price action. You can see that the wick here is actually connected with the wick of this third candle, 1 2 3. Likewise, in the bearish market, you can see 1 2 3. The low of this one is connected with the high of this one. So this is a healthy price action. So the gap left in between this one, the high of this one and the low, if it is not connected and you can literally see the gap in between them, is called a fair value gap. So normally if you are trading with this, you will expect price to come back and fill it, whether immediately or in the future. So if you want to even trade with this kind of concept, I have a lot of them on my YouTube channel. You can check the link to my YouTube channel. I've given different strategies of entering trade with a fair value gap. So we are set to find an implied fair value gap when we have a healthy price action like this. You want to see that the candles are properly defined. You can see them, not small candles. And you can see that the high of this candle and the low of this candle are connected. Now, to get your implied fair value gap, you want to pick your Fibonacci tool. Okay, you will measure this week, 50% of this week, and then 50% of this week. So the 50% of both the week is where your implied fair value gap is. I'm going to show you that. Don't be confused. On my chart, I'll go to my chart and show you. So you measure 50% of this entire week. You can see from here to here, and then 50% of this from here to here. You just measure it and take it as your fair value gap. Let me show you that on my chart. So this is USD CAD, the 15-minute. Let me show you what I'm saying. I'm seeing something literally happening here. Now you must make sure that you observe every single price action principle, that's smart money concept. Now you can see price just pushed down, came back, had a change of character. Now look at this. Can you see this? If you can see this properly, let me know. This is what I'm saying. Make sure you are seeing this. You can see the wick is connected with this. So we have a very good price action. Even this one is connected. But let's start with this one, and then we're going to check this one. So you will go and pick your Fibonacci tool. I've made a video on how to make your Fibonacci tool look like my own. You can see. You can check the video for that Fibonacci tool, how to set your Fibonacci tool. I will put it in the description of this video. So half of it, if you are seeing from anywhere you're watching this, half of this is 50. You will just mark that level, just mark that level. Okay, so this is half the Fibonacci tool. Let me arrange it, make it more proper. So this is half the wick. Okay, so this is half of the wick of the first candle. And then you will measure the other one. Let me take it out of this place. You measure the other one. This is it, the third candle. You can see 1 2 3 candle price action, but this is a very healthy price action without a normal fair value gap. So 50% of that also of the week, just the week, don't forget this place. You will measure it, and that will give you your implied fair value gap. This was the new concept that was introduced by Michael J. Hudson. Shout out to him for doing a lot of work in this industry. So now this is your implied fair value gap. I hope this is understandable. Okay, let me just adjust it properly so you can see how to literally see it. So this is it. Your implied fair value gap. Price came back and look at how predictable it is. Price actually came back and just tested that level and then moved on without any hesitation. I'm going to make a separate video on how to use it as a confluence, because you can see an order block, which is a bullish order block right here, but price actually came to your implied fair value gap at this point. This was where price just came and bounced back and started going up. Okay, now in a conventional fair value gap, this is what you're seeing. Let me show you a conventional fair value gap. You can see a break of structure right here. This is a break of structure, which everybody knows. And then price pushed to this level, came back. This is where your fair value gap is. Let me just take this away. Look at the fair value gap. A conventional fair value gap. Let me take away that and have something that will give me a straight line. This is a conventional fair value gap. Look at it. Price came back and fill it and then push down a bit. Let me show you. Push down a bit. Let me see if I can find another conventional fair value gap to just show you how a fair value gap works. Look at this. This is a normal conventional fair value gap. This is it. Let me show you. Can you see the difference between this and this? So price came back and fill it up. Can you see? Price came back and fill it up even in the future, here and here. So this is a conventional fair value gap, and then this is an implied fair value gap, okay, where you have a healthy price action. Likewise here, I told you that I'm going to show you these two. Let me show you that. This particular one, can you see? If you measure half of this, that's 50% of that level. Can you see the 50% level from there? If I adjust it properly, you're going to see it. Just be patient with me. I'm going to explain this properly for you to understand. So you put your mark in there, and then you also mark out this level too. This other one, you measure 50% of it from just the starting of the week to the end, and you adjust it really properly. Okay, and then take your line and put it there. So this gives you a proper implied fair value gap. Let me take it out like that. So if you mark out this level, can you see? Price respected it. Price came back and respected it and then pushed up. This is in scenarios where you're finding difficult to see a fair value gap or any institutional reference point. So you can see price actually came back and tested this level and even this level before pushing up, and ultimately it came back and tested this level. Now I'm also seeing another one on GBP USD. I want to show you how to see it right here. Now this is a movement that started like this, and we have a retracement like this coming from this area. You must make sure that you keep all your trading rules intact before you can use this. You cannot use it alone, just like you're using your fair value gap. We have a break of structure right here. We don't have any break of structure at this point. We had a break of structure, but it came back heading up to that side. So we had a change of character at this point. This is a change of character. Look at what I'm saying right here. If I expand this properly, you're going to see what I'm saying. In a 3 candle price action, we have 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you see the week of this one and this week? If you measure 50% of that from here to here, you will now confidently mark that level as your 50% of that week, and then do the same thing for the 3rd candle too. You will adjust it, make it properly so that you will not get confused. So you have that level and then mark that area. If you do that, you have fully mapped out your implied fair value gap. The next thing is to wait for price to come and fill it up. This is implied fair value gap. Notice how this candle respected this implied fair value gap. Look at it. It came and just tested that level at this point and then decided to move up from that area. So you can even use this same information to take trades. It's called implied fair value gap. If you want me to do something special with this particular information, it is a new information. I'm going to make a trading strategy completely different on how to use an implied fair value gap, maybe with 2 time frame rule or your top-down analysis to find a trade entry. I hope this video is really helpful. If you want me to mentor you, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and also join my Telegram community through the link that I provided in the description of this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.